Folks, the power of the president's words have seemingly gone from shock and awe to hum and haw. In these first 104 days, he's said a lot, but accomplished arguably very little. And it certainly seems that with every new boast, threat, attack, and promise, Washington seems to now be in the mode of shrugging. Here's what's happened just in the last 24 hours. The president slammed the integrity of his own FBI director, James Comey, just before Comey testified on Capitol Hill amid an ongoing probe into the president's campaign. Mr. Trump tweeted, FBI Director Comey was the best thing that ever happened to Hillary Clinton in that he gave her a free pass. He also suggested that the FBI was investigating a phony Russia story. Folks, that's a pretty blatant example of meddling in an investigation, or trying to. And remember, plenty of Republicans got outraged over much less. Loretta Lynch stepped aside from the Justice Department's probe of Hillary Clinton's emails after a firestorm over a conversation with Bill Clinton on a tarmac. At the very least, you'd expect the president's comments to be a focus of today's hearing with the FBI director, right? Wrong. Because no one seemed to care. It never came up. Also today, the president seemed to boast about his negotiating ability when he said this about peace in the Middle East.
Let's see if we can find a solution. It's something that I think is frankly maybe not as difficult as people have thought over the years, but we need two willing parties.
He's talking about solving a problem that has eluded every president in the modern era, never mind any emperor of the previous eras. And yesterday, the president turned a speech honoring the Air Force Academy's football team into a political event about the government funding deal, attacks on Democrats, and even health care.
How's health care coming, folks? How's it doing? All right. This week, our Republican team had its own victory, and we didn't do any touting like the Democrats did, by the way. The Democrats didn't tell you that. They forgot. In their notes, they forgot to tell you that. This is what winning looks like.
Again, no one seemed to care that he broke that norm of using not just a football team, but a military academy's football team as a backdrop for what turned into a political event. And no one seems to be caring much about what he tweets anymore. Then there's the health care bill, which has been a perfect storm of presidential boasts, threats, and promises. The latest promise was it will be every bit as good on pre-existing conditions as Obamacare. Well, today, two major holdouts in the House got on board after they said the president agreed to support an amendment that will provide $8 billion to help reduce the cost for some individuals with pre-existing conditions. So, will there finally be a vote? That we don't know yet. We shall see. Folks, in 104 days, this president has made countless threats and promises, from shutting down the government and building a wall to changing libel laws and overhauling health care. It's been a lot of talk, but still waiting for action.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.